Today I will show you one simple Google Sheets formula that answers the question if a sector is strong or weak. You will learn what the SPDR Sector ETFs are, why a 52-week range position matters, why a percentage rank is better than a percentage change, how to build this step by step in your Google Sheets. Let's get started on the SPDR Sector ETFs. The market is not one thing. It has many sectors. SPDR gives us one ETF per sector. It's a ETF published by State Street and consists of about 10 ETFs, and each one representing a sector. For example, XLK is the technology sector, or XLU is the utilities selector sector, one for energy, healthcare, and so on. Big investors rotate between the sectors. So we want to know which sectors are leading right now. So today, if I'm looking at my analysis, I can see that the consumer discretionary is very strong in the last 52 weeks. Also the communication services, the industrial complex, and technology. Last but not least, the healthcare materials as well. But others are not performing very well. For example, like the consumer staples, which is representing very defensive stocks, or the real estate, utilities and energy as well. So you can compare how strong a sector is if you look the actual value compared to a specific time range. I use a 52-week range because if it exceeds the 52-week range, then the sector is performing very well. And if it's lagging, then I know it's very weak sector performance. For example, like the consumer staples here. So what do we know? We know for every ETF, we have a 52-week low. We have that here. Let me scroll it here. So this is the 52-week low and the 52-week high. As of now, we have for the consumer discretionary a value very close to the 52-week high. And this is what we are looking for. We are looking for the price movements in those range between low and high. So if it's very close to the high, we know it's very strong. And if it's very close to the low, we know it's very weak. And this is where the percentage rank comes in. So we know here with the percentage rank how far it is to the high value or to the low value. So 100% means it's in the top of the range, and 0 means like it's at the bottom of the range. It's sometimes also called momentum, because near 1 it's very strong, near 0 it's very weak. Now let's build that for your own in a new spreadsheet. Let's create a new one, and we are looking, for example, on the XLK, just a few sectors. So we found the tickers for them. We put them here, call it tickers. And the first thing is we want the price of today or the last session. We get that with Google Finance, selecting the ticker, and type in price. So we have the price, or the last known price of the ticker. The next thing is, I want to know the 52-week low and also the 52-week high. We do the same. Google Finance, selecting the ticker, and then we have a function called 52 low. Sorry, the other way around. It's called low 52. And we get the value here. And we do the same with the high value. And have now pretty much everything we need. Now we want to know the sector performance. And we can do this with %rank, selecting the data, the low and the high, and then the value we want to compare within this range. And we get this result. And percentage wise, we know like the XLY is very close to the top, technology as well, and utilities not so much. We can double check that in TradingView, and I selected the technology sector, and then I have an indicator showing me the 52 high and the 52 low. And we see the 52 high should be roughly about 153. So let's have a look. It's like this one. And the close or the low should be 86, which matches in here. And we see like the technology sector is very close to the top. And we can conclude it's a very strong sector with strong momentum. Very important, this is not the buy signal, this is not timing, this is market structure. If you like this simple quantitative ideas like this, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.